Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Moon Scabbard channel, and welcome to Moon Alchemy, where we explore the mystical energies of the moon and uncover how its phases influence our lives. Each episode, we dive deep into the transformative power of the lunar cycles, blending ancient wisdom with modern insights to help you harness the moon's magic for personal growth, healing, and spiritual evolution. It's been 2 months since the last time that I was live, and I'm getting back into the groove. But I'm so excited to start this new cycle of shows again with these two beautiful people, Gerald from Tarot Stash and Linda de
Hello.
Gonzalez.
Hi,
Welcome, you two.
thank you. Thank you so much.
And that would be Ramon Moonscarab.
Yes, yes.
Boom.
And tonight is full moon. It started yesterday, and we're gonna harness the energy of the moon and do readings. And we're gonna be using the giveaway tool. And if you want
Yes.
to enter a question, if you want to participate, just enter the word hashtag moon to enter in the selection. Anything you want to add?
That's what you need to enter. We're simulcasting this on Ramon's channel and Linda de Gonzalez, to which you should make sure that you are subscribed to both of them. And you only need to enter it once, and the flying fickle finger of fate will decide who gets the reading that is about what lesson should I integrate during this full moon. So
Oh, good. Oh, Diane, thank
And
you.
yeah, and as we know, the full moon represents the closing of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. So we're gonna be using different divination tools. On my part, I'm just gonna go light tonight. I'm gonna use only four. Usually I use five or some more. But tonight
Hashtag
just light to
overachiever.
get started. So I'm gonna be using the Star Bright Tarot. It's a beautiful deck that I got about 2 months ago, and it's
Oh,
amazing. I love the artwork, the energy. I'm gonna be combining it with Moonlight Night Oracle deck, which is a Lenormand Oracle deck at the same time. I'm gonna be using another oracle called the Luna Witch Moon Oracle,
ooh.
and I'll throw in some numerology using playing cards, and in this case, the Bicycle Stargazer New Moon. It says new moon, but it has a full moon. But this is the one I
of
usually
course.
use during these shows.
Cool.
What are you guys using tonight?
Linda, what are you using?
I'm using my favorites. What We've Forgotten and the Enchanted Oops, sorry. Okay, wait a second here. Let me get myself organized. The Enchanted Map and the Oracle of Mystical Moments. Yeah, this is a little too shiny. But
Enchanted
anyway.
Map. I saw that deck at where was it? Barnes and Noble, and I was interested in it.
It's a lovely, I really like actually, I really like all of Colette Baron Reed's decks that I've gotten so far. I find them
Mm-hmm.
uh, easy to easy to read, easy for me um, to intuit them, and just basically lovely decks. The art is
Mm-hmm.
wonderful. So they're easy for
That's
me to
amazing.
get into, like for readings, you know?
All
So
right,
I'm using my
let's.
circle punched decks.
Hmm. Is
So
that the?
it's a deviant moon. It's the Rider Tarot deck. It's the Light Seers
Oh
and
yeah, it's a good one.
Druid Craft that actually have holes punched out of them.
Why?
I am going to
Mm-hmm.
pick a hole punch from one of these decks to go into the card. So we have a card in a
Oh, so
card.
you're combining.
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa!
So
Mind blown.
Interesting.
Okay.
So there
Bravo.
we
Bravo. Bravo. I love that.
go. And I have a setup to where I'm actually trying to use so that you can see the cards. So we'll see how that works.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. I love that. Let's say hi to a couple people. We have 31 people watching right now. We have Kim B. Hello, Kim. Great seeing you. CJ. Hi, all. Thank you for stopping by. We have Chrissy Murphy. Hello, Chrissy. Great seeing you. We have Akela B24. Hello, Akela.
Oh, hey.
Diane G. Hello,
Hi,
Diane. Great
Diane.
seeing you. Yeah, these 31 people are combined between our channels.
Yeah.
We have Joanne Miranda. Hello, Joanne. Thank you for being here. We have YT Social. Hello.
Hi,
We have
YT.
Nivra. Hello, Nivra. I didn't mess up your name this time. Usually I say Nirva.
No,
Nivra,
it's
great seeing you.
Nivra.
It's Nibra.
Nivra.
Yeah,
Well, kind
Nivra.
of. Did some say shenanigans? Hello, great seeing you. We have
Shenanigans.
the beautiful Magus. I love you. I love you, my friend. Great to see you, Magus. Who else do we have? Essence of the Moon. Hello, Celia, right? Yeah, Celia. Celia. Great seeing you. Thank you for being here. Janet G. Janet Lee G. Great seeing you, my friend Bobby. Hello, Bobby. We have to
Hey,
connect. It's been a
Bobby.
while.
Hi, Bobby.
Delphi Ross. Great
Hi,
seeing you, Delphi Ross. Maureen. Thank you for being
Maureen.
here. Janet Lee G.
Yeah.
Great seeing you as well. Who else do we have? Let's see. We have Alexandra Kormos. Hello, Alexandra. She's watching from Austria. Great seeing
Oh,
you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, she follows my channel. Thank
Nice.
you
that's
for
like
being
3
here.
in the
Great
morning
seeing
in
you, Alexandra.
Austria. Holy.
Yeah, she's been of great support to my channel since the beginning. So great seeing you, Alexandra. Thank you for being here. We have Lauren. Hello, Lauren.
Lauren.
And who else? Eternal Light. Beautiful name. Great
Mhm.
seeing you, Donna Marie.
Hi, Donna Marie.
Linda. Linda, great seeing you, Linda.
Hi.
We have
Yeah.
Bora Bora,
Hi, Bora
Donna
Bora.
Marie, and I
No,
think I'm
you didn't
caught up.
miss.
Okay.
I
And then we
saw
have
Sherry
Emma.
Voices from the Swamp.
Yeah, she's here from her sick bed, poor woman.
Yes. Oh, really? She's sick?
Yeah.
Oh,
Aw.
sending you lots of blessings and positive energy and healing very soon. What else? Okay, I think we're caught up.
Yeah, I think so. Selena.
All right.
And I want to remind everyone, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Oh, stop, Gerald. You're giving me palpitations.
Is it? You need a longer cleavage for next time.
Sorry.
When it starts to get warm, springtime, summertime.
The V-neck.
So
yeah.
The
So you
V-neck.
can show the goods.
There
Yeah.
you go. There you go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be using the flying fickle finger of fate, and the prompt is #moon, just like it says on the
Yes.
screen. So please join in the fun.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who entered already.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's
Should
get
we add
started.
them? Okay.
So the question, did we say the question?
Yeah.
Did we read the
What
question?
lessons should I integrate during this full moon?
Mm-hmm. So think of it as a point to start for your next cycle. What lessons did you learn from this past cycle, this lunar cycle, and which lessons should integrate for the next one? You know, like right now we're like in the middle of something that closed and something that's going to start. So what lessons should you integrate?
And Janet Lee G is here. So Janet Lee gets the first. What lessons do I need to integrate?
Hmm.
I am going to see if I can change my camera successfully so everybody don't freak out. Well, you can freak out, but not about this. So what card I have for you, Janet Lee, is it is the Nine of Pentacles from the Deviant Moon Tarot. And it is the Ace of Swords from the Druid Craft. So look at that. Isn't that interesting? Because what's a really powerful thing about this, Janet Lee G, is the Nine of Pentacles is the card of things are good. All of the stuff that you've worked for has come true. You've made it happen. And what's really beautiful is within this, now there is a new thought process, a new way of thinking, some new actions to take. So it's a really beautiful opportunity for you to get the benefit of all of these pentagrams that you've balanced to the Ace of Swords. So it's actually a really beautiful balance. So the lesson is, I would say, quite trying to be succinct, is realize that what you have achieved has been through your hard work, and it now gives you an opportunity to do some new actions, because you have proven to the universe you can do that. Even Wanda agrees. So that's me. So
that was great. So I got something that connects with that. So like Gerald was mentioned, the universe is inviting you to acknowledge those things in which you've been successful, things that you achieved. But I got something connected with that, which it extends the message in the sense that you shouldn't be focusing, or don't punish yourself on things that didn't happen. Why do I say that? Because the first card I got is the Five of Cups, and it talks about loss. So the beautiful thing about cycles, about new opportunities, about life in general, is that there's always a chance to go back and mend things that you weren't able to complete at the moment, you weren't able to achieve. Um, and it's an opportunity just to get started again. Um, so that's an acknowledgement of your success, of things that you achieve, but at the same time, don't focus on what you couldn't achieve. Not in a negative sense. Why? These are cups, so it's a very emotional process. Just put it in perspective and inspiration, motivation to go forward. Second good card I got for you is from the Luna Witch Oracle, and it talks about reflection. So this new uh, full moon cycle is an opportunity to reflect, and it says contemplate the next move, observe before acting. So you're looking at different directions, things that you achieve. Where do you want to go? Uh, you're going to think about what you were able to conquer during the cycle, and which ones you weren't able to do, and set a trajectory of where do you want to go. Do this with confidence, with authority. Why do I say that? The card that I got, the last card, is from Lenormand, and it's the bear. And the bear is a card that talks about strength, power, trust, authority, and the ability to assert yourself. So the overall message here is focus on, acknowledge the great things that you did. Don't punish yourself what for the things that you couldn't achieve. Just use it as inspiration with confidence to be able to move forward. That's what I got for you.
Wow. Okay. So I have a very simple message for you. Everybody's talking about, or sorry, these two gentlemen have been talking about going forward and where you're going. And I got something about where you're going. It's the sacred pool.
Ooh.
Look at that. So it's time for you to, I'm sorry about the glare, people, but there's not a lot I can do about it. Anyway, it's the sacred pool. This is from the enchanted map. Look at that. I mean, I'm sorry. Just look at the beauty of the light, that wonderful golden divine light surrounding that individual that's up here, just about to jump into that pool. The fool's journey, if you will, is starting for you. The step into the unknown, the step into the sacred, the step into your real spiritual being, your growth, the essence of your being. I love this card for you, Janet Lee. I think it's wonderful. The time has come for you to claim your powers, your sacred powers. It's yours. It's in your grasp. It's your birthright. Go for it.
Woohoo!
Beautiful.
I love that.
Oh, good.
Beautiful.
I'm glad you
That's a
can see
beautiful
it.
card.
All right. Are we ready
All
for the
right.
next one?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Here.
I haven't figured out how to add music to this part yet. So
Na 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 na. Patsy Q. Okay.
Patsy Q.
Patsy, you let us know that you're here.
Yeah, Diane, that's right.
It's your birthday soon,
Yeah, next week
Linda.
or this week. Yeah.
Happy birthday! Happy
Thank you.
birthday!
Thank you.
All right.
For all the people on my channel, I do have an Amazon wish list.
There you go.
It has things like tea and cookies on it. I'm serious. Okay, Patsy's here.
Yes, Patsy is here. I'm going to try to get this too. Sorry, I should have said avert your gaze. And I didn't.
Thanks. Oh.
And
It's such a fascinating way of doing this, Gerald. This just blown my mind the way this is working for you.
so we have the Six of Swords, and in the Six of Swords, we have the Six of Wands. How awesome is that? So what we have, let's see if I do that, if it's easier to see. What's amazing with this is there's two sixes. And sixes are, after you've had the first struggle, you have some sense of victory. In the Six of Swords, you're actually going from one side, one shore to another shore. And inside this is the Six of Wands, where we actually have, there's great success with the Six of Wands. And I like how, if you can see this in the back there, you can see the person who is moving the boat along, and they're actually going to be going through the Six of Wands. So it's almost like the Six of Swords is leading you through to this victory. So I think this is a really powerful powerful set of cards. So there you go. That's what I have for you. I hope that makes some sense to you, Patsy Q.
That's interesting. Love it. And that's interesting because is a number about returning to a state of harmony, right?
Mhm.
So it's the fact that you have swords represents the mental level, and the wands, which is intuition, inspiration. It's returning and combining this inspiration and at the same time, it's restoring your will and your mental force at the same time. And it's interesting because the first card I got is the Ace of Swords,
Oh,
and the
wow.
Ace of Swords, yeah, this is a card that talks about breakthroughs, right? And that's the key word that what I have here. So this is a moment of the universe is giving you the opportunity of something new, uh, in the mental level, in the sense of logic, of inspiration. There's a moment, a lesson to an invitation to open yourself to receive from the universe, and connecting with the divine realm and receive these gifts.
Mm.
Second card I got for you is an oracle card, and it says communing, and it says connection with spirit, divine downloads. Interesting, because again, it's talking about the spiritual and the mental level. So the message here is connect with the spiritual realm because there is a gift coming your way in the sense of clarity, of new things happening, of l- emotional and mental fulfillment that will bring security and a sense of comfort. The last card I got for you is the house. And the house, in this sense, I feel what it's talking about is bringing into your life a sense of stability. Doesn't necessarily have to be in the domestic sense or your physical house. It's more the sense of security. So the new lesson, the new gift that a universe is going to bring you is a breakthrough and a sense of security in terms of inspiration and in terms of logic. Clarity of mind more than anything to be able to go forward. That's what I got for you.
That's cool.
And Patsy Q, what I have for you, I'm not sure how this fits in, but I guess that's part of the work you have to do. What I have for you is from What We've Forgotten deck, and it's Fierce Compassion, which I think is a really interesting card. Because just looking at it, how would a lion show compassion? And look at that beautiful jewel on its forehead. And look at the deep understanding in its eyes. It looks like it's this lion looks like it might be a ruler or a priest or some kind of a holy being. And you're being called to embody fierce compassion. I have no idea what that would look like for you. And I'm only just beginning to kind of discover what it might look like for me to be fiercely compassionate. I don't have a lot to say about this
Didn't
because it's
this
very,
last?
sorry?
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Um, it's a very internal kind of card. Some cards just sort of come at you and it's all out there and you know exactly what they're talking about. But this one is about internal work, internal growth and discovery. So there's not a lot I have to say about your process, okay? Except that this is something to work towards. This is something to discover within yourself what it would look like for you.
Hmm. I mean,
That's
there's a
cool.
theme at the mental level, you know.
Yeah.
Also,
I
that
mean,
uh, the mental level and will, you know.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
will.
feel that, you know, fierce
Yeah,
compassion. Who do we have to be the most compassionate with most of the time? It's ourselves, you know, because we are the ones who are the hardest. You know, sometimes we are our own enemy, or it's
yeah,
our, our judge, a fierce judge,
yeah,
and not in a good sense. So
yeah.
you have to balance it and have more compassion towards yourself,
Mm.
and you know it goes back to this whole
Yeah.
theme about the mental level, right?
For
Connecting with the
me,
divine realm, finding
yeah,
security.
for me, fierce part of fierce compassion in my life has been setting boundaries
Hmm.
and
Mhm.
as an expression of compassion to myself, compassion towards me and well in love,
and
you know?
And this full moon was just a Leo moon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So next up,
Who's next?
wow.
Oh, CJ.
And we're getting feedback. Thank you very much, Janet. These beautiful readings. Patsy Q.
Yeah.
Also, so beautiful. Thank you very much. I appreciate the course.
Oh, you're
Hope it
welcome.
resonates with you and you're able to apply it to your life. CJ.
Yeah.
Now we have CJ. Let's pull some cards for CJ.
Yes. Okay.
I'm so fascinated by your cards, Gerald.
They're fun.
Yeah.
And they do take a bit of it's like, wonder how this works. So let me switch
It's
the camera. Go ahead.
takes a lot of labor to do it.
It
Right?
was a bit, it was, yes. And what was great,
I guess that's when you have time when you're retired, right?
Woohoo!
oh,
Warp.
You're able
Oh,
to do those things.
yes.
burn.
So what
I
we
had to do it.
Yes, that was well deserved. So CJ, what we have for you is we have this is okay. So we have both of these cards are from the Light Seers, and we have the Two of Wands embedded in the Knight of Cups. So what is interesting about this is it's really important for you, CJ, to the Knight of Cups is someone who is just so romantic, knows, reads you poetry and brings you flowers and does all of these things. And the Two of Wands is the idea of taking some time to do a bit of planning. And so as this person is, it's interesting, as this person is looking out the window, so I would be very curious for you. What the lesson is that should you integrate during this full moon is instead of allowing you to get emotional support from external sources, allow it to come from internal sources so that it helps you to do some more planning. And I think this is also very interesting because this person is facing to the right, so looking at the future, and the Knight is looking straight ahead. So look deeply into yourself. Cups are about water, and wands are about fire. So when you put fire and water together in the appropriate, proportions, you then get steam, and you can do a whole lot with steam. A whole lot.
The whole industrial revolution was steam.
Yep.
Yes, with steam. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So
Steam to
I
move
would also
forward.
be very curious, CJ, if you meet someone with very night energy that, woohoo, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, and someone who is a planner. So there you go. That's what I have for you on that one, CJ.
Okay. So I pulled 3 cards for you, and the first card I got was King of Wands. So we got a Wands right there also.
Mm-hmm.
And the King of Wands, the constellation associated with this is Leo Minor, again, associated with the moon that we have right now. And the keyword that comes up here is natural leader. So the message here is to assess authority in everything in your orbit, right? Your household, your life, your decisions. Take control, right? Because that's when you get the opportunity to be able to move forward, to grow, to learn about yourself. And it's an invitation to trust your instincts, and your capabilities. Second card I got for you is called Moon Magic. And again, the message here is it says access power, focus intent, manifest dreams, right? So this is take control of the things that you want to do, your intent, uh, uh, the opportunities that you have to access the universal power, connect with the divine realm, right? And
Mhm.
manifest your dreams with confidence, with authority. And the last card I got is from Lenormand, and this is the snake. And the snake, typically people associated with deception, manipulation, but I see it differently. To me, the snake is about shedding the old, right? New skin, being able to zigzag through the difficulties of life
Yeah.
and go forward. So again, the message here is an invitation of confidence. Manifest what you want. Make your decisions with confidence. Um, Connect with the divine realm and with the universal magic to help you manifest that and move forward. Shut away the old and show the new. Right.
Mhm.
Go ahead with confidence. That's what I got for you.
And before Linda gets started, everybody make sure that you like and subscribe. Verify your subscriptions.
Okay. Thanks, Gerald.
Mm-hmm.
The tiny hands are really distracting. Okay. No. Leave them there. They're hilarious.
Wait a minute. I have one just for that, Linda.
A big one, I bet you.
Oh my God.
Sorry,
yeah.
I
Was that
just got to
You
YouTube.
you had to. I know. It's
was that
hilarious.
necessary?
Sorry. Okay, I'll remove the hands. Go ahead, Linda.
No, don't. That's not what I
No, they're
meant at
cool.
all. They're cool. That's not at all what I meant.
I know. I'm teasing
Oh,
you.
okay. So CJ, I got two cards for you. The first one is from Oracle of the Mystical Moments, and it's a long way home. And I want you to take a really good look at this card because it has interesting things to say upside down and right side up. And they're in like, this isn't the kind of card that you can say, oh, reversed, it means, Armageddon. It just has additional information for you. Okay. So here is the card with a balloon traveling through the cosmos, traveling through the universe. There's another balloon off in the distance. I don't know if you can see it. Wait. Way down here. There's another balloon. So there are other people traveling with you. It's a self-contained city. I would assume that means there are other people living there. And the central building is, it appears to me at least, to be a temple. That's how I interpret it. You're free to interpret it any way you like. And when you turn it upside down, there is a pyramid that could or could not be inhabited.
Yeah.
It's just a long way home. Guided by the other balloons around you, guided by your own inner wind. The second card, which ties in, is wide open. Oh my goodness, look at that. So to me, this is talking about being wide open to possibilities, that you have wide open spaces in front of you or around you, that you are traveling through wide open spaces, and that basically there aren't any limits to what you can achieve, to what you can look at. To what you can set your goal to be, because the goal for this card is clearly going home. Well, that's what they call it, going home. What your goal is, you're on the way. You have your own method of propulsion. You have everything that you need contained in that city, including spiritual sustenance. And you have the company of another balloon way down there that you could probably communicate with flags or something. I don't know. Anyway, think about it. And I love this card. Look at that. Wide open to the impulses of the universe, wide open to divine light, wide open to what source is sending. These are wonderful cards for you, CJ. You go, girl. That's what they're saying to me.
Beautiful.
You go, girl.
And I like it's sort of like the connection between the first card and the second because what I got was point of view,
Yeah,
perspective. It's a balloon. You're seeing everything from a different perspective.
exactly.
And that second card of the person on top of like the mountain or the cliff, same thing.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
looking at things from a distance, so it's an invitation to step back and look at things differently. Your
yeah,
circumstances,
Yeah.
they're
yeah,
not. I mean, we acknowledged you might going through your own personal circumstances, and sometimes we find it we're so overwhelmed that we see things, we magnify them, right? But the
Mhm.
message here is to step back and look at things from a different perspective.
from
Right.
an
That's what I'm
higher
getting.
perspective. Yeah,
Mhm.
from a
Mhm.
distance. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
So cool. Are we ready for another?
yeah.
Yes, we are.
All right. And more people have come in. Thank you, everybody. And you have a lot of options on YouTube. And thank you for spending some time with us. Emily Lorenz Bradley, are you still here?
Hey, Jonathan Daly. Hi.
Hi, Jonathan.
And Emily is here. So, all right. So, what lesson should I integrate during this full moon? Oh, I should be changing my camera, right?
If you want.
So we have the Nine of Cups. Oops. Somebody talked about edibles kicking in, and I just turned everything upside down. So we have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a great little card because you are finding your satisfaction in what you've done. And we have 14, which is temperance, I believe, correct? So what? It's so what we have here
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
is we have temperance, which is the card of is okay. So these two things are saying appreciate what you have because what you have is allowing you to transform other things in your life. It's allowing you to take the energy of satisfaction. You have this genie that is coming out of this lamp for you. And what's really interesting is from this lamp we actually have the temperance in the this is the no, what is that? Sorry, the within the druid craft. So there's a cauldron and where somebody is putting things in and creating. And what's really interesting is looking at this. It's the creating that you are doing that is surrounded by all of the success that you had. This is a really interesting mixture here. I'm trying to get that so there's no glare. So it's interesting because this tells me enjoy where you are and allow that to propel you to create new things and new opportunities. So that's me.
Yes. It comes to manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an acknowledgement of the things that you were able to achieve, but also the things that you want, where you want to go, right? You might be going through a situation right now in which uh, you're trying. to achieve something and it's becoming really difficult, right? To the point that, you know, you're questioning a lot of things in your life based on that. The first card I got for you is the Knight of Wands, and here is related with the constellation of Draco, but it's talking about resilience, right? So the message here is one of strength. Nines are a number of almost completion, right? It's not a 10,
Mhm.
but it's a 9, right? You're almost there. It's like the accumulation of things that you've done, things that you manifested, things that you achieved. You are almost there. The invitation here is to have resilience because you're almost there in the things that you want to achieve. Second card I got for you from Luna Witch talks about overcome, and this is about overcoming, that sense of insecurities, the negative thoughts. It's talking about perseverance. You're almost on the point of a breakthrough, and it's saying that you are at a point of achieving success. So
And
whatever you're trying to manifest.
that's significant for the nines. If you're at that
Yes.
9, you just need to stick with it. Keep going. You're at the last quarter mile of that marathon. Stick with it.
Yes. At the end, things are gonna make sense. You're gonna see the light. There's gonna be clarity. Why I say that? Because the last card I got is the sun,
Ooh.
and it's right there. The sun talks about fortune, about energy, about clarity, um, vitality more than anything. So the message here is whatever the circumstance you're going through right now, whatever is it that you're trying to manifest, be strong. Things are gonna manifest in the way that are gonna be the most convenient for you. Sometimes it's not what we want, but the outcome is going to be a positive one. Just keep a positive mentality, trust
Mhm.
in yourself, connect with the divine realm, and anything is possible. That's what I got for you.
Wow. Okay, Emily, I have two cards for you as well. The first card is called Listening. This is from the Enchanted Map. It's called Listening. And we have a little birdie singing beautiful, beautiful music to the elephant. And the elephant, with its big ears and its huge memory, is listening to this pretty little, beautiful songbird, the beautiful music. So then we have offerings. In a wooded glade, there's a pathway. And along that pathway, well, who knows what lies along that pathway? I think that's the whole thing to find out, isn't it? You're going along that pathway to make offerings, or there will be offerings made to you. My interpretation of these is that you are constantly getting guidance. You are constantly having your guides sing to you and give you information. And your job is to listen to those offerings and use them to continue on the path that you've chosen, to continue along the path that is meant for you, the secret path in the woods. It's very poetic kind of reading. I mean,
Mhm.
it's very,
Hmm.
it's very, it's almost a fae kind of reading. But,
Emily said elephants are my favorite animals.
oh, cool. Cool. Well, there you are. So listen to those little bits of guidance that are coming to you from your guides. Learn to recognize them and learn to use them to lead you on that path, because those are their offerings to you to walk the path. I don't know. This is really kind of ethereal and fairy and you know elvish. It's very elemental, I guess is the word I'm looking for. because it's all trees and plants and birds and animals, and there's it's deeply a deeply spiritual kind of message to me.
Mm-hmm.
I hope
Beautiful
that helps you,
cards.
Emily.
Thanks, Emily.
That was beautiful.
Yes. All right. Who do we have next? And again, thank you everyone for liking and subscribing and making sure that you are still subscribed. Leah Salva.
Salva, yeah.
Lia
Hi, Leah.
Lia Salva. Beautiful.
So
Here's Jamie.
Jamie just popped in. Hello.
Hi, Jamie.
All right. So, okay. So, oh, change your camera, Gerald. So what I have is I have the Five of Swords. Wish this would light a little bit better. And the Five of Swords. Yeah. Anyhow, Five of Swords with inset with the Seven of Wands. So this is an interesting combination, because what we have here is we have a card of conflict or deception, that Five of Swords, and then we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is about rallying your energy so that you can meet the things that are coming to you. And so what we have here is it's interesting. Visually, it looks like this person is either going to be sweeping one of these swords across that person who's trying to meditate and trying to really disrupt them, or it's a bubble that is protecting the people around them. So that's an interesting combination, because
It is.
so the Five and the Seven, Five of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So I'm going to stop talking right there. So
Interesting. Seven of Wands, and these are two like strong cards.
They
right?
really are. Yeah.
On the Seven of Wands, you have this person standing his ground, trying to defend himself, and at the same time, you have here the Five of Swords. There is a sense of combativeness at the same time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's we're talking here, it's Wands in terms of will, and here swords in the mental level, right? So there seems to be a conflict. What I'm reading is that there might be some type of conflict, possibly in the mental level. You might be overwhelmed by a lot of things going on, and that's interesting because the first card I got is the Four of Cups, and the key word that it says here is meditation. So this is the lesson that you have to for you during this cycle is to pause and meditate. You need to pause during this moment to try to clear your mind from all these conflicts, all these things that are happening at the same time. They're just like it's a noise, noise.
Yeah.
Pause, meditate is the message here, so you can find direction. Second card I got says release. And it says, let go of any burdens. It's a moment, this new lunar cycle of rebirth, of awakening. So this cycle that just closed, let go of anything that is just creating conflicting in your mind, in your life, and cut it off. And that's interesting because the third card and the last card I got is the Scythe. and it's clear right there. This you have to cut off from your life these things that you know no longer serve you. At the same time, use the tools. There's a tool uh, to be able to go forward. You know, you have all the implements, all the tools. You just have to pause and clear your mind to be able to go ahead. That's what I got for you.
Mm. Wow.
And once you've done that, you're on your way to the moon and back. Here's a woman who's riding on the moon, which is transporting her through the sky. She has a little bird on her shoulder that is whispering messages to her. And she, well, I mean, her skirt is made of wings, or her lower half is a pair of wings. I'm not sure which that is. But she has wings to fly, and the moon is carrying her, and she's going towards her dreams. She's moving forward, supported by the universe, and guided by the universe, guided by the messages that she's getting. And what's driving her? Intention. Another bird with another wind-driven dandelion, a fluffy dandelion whose seeds are driven by the wind. And this wise owl is sitting on top of an egg that represents our intention, that what will hatch from our intentions. So you go, girl. Here's another you go. Your intention is everything. Your intention will drive you. Your intention will take you wherever you want to go. You're all ready for it.
Mm. And I have to say, Linda, when you that first card that you got, doesn't that look like her?
It does, doesn't it? The same sort of hairstyle. Yeah. They're looking in the other direction, but they have that same sort of inquisitive kind of, oh, what's going on now kind of expression on their face. Let's see what's happening here.
Wow.
That's an interesting kind of echo. I also like the echo of the birds bringing messages and wisdom with the owl. Yeah. It's a layered message, Leah Salva. Oh, yes. Yeah. Steady. That makes sense to me. That makes perfect sense to me. Mm-hmm. But once you do, the universe is your cookie. It's yours.
This is also like what you're trying to describe right there. You're increasing your meditation, which is right here in the center.
Yeah.
But your mind keeps constantly wandering, which is the 5 of Swords. So what an interesting thing.
Really interesting readings. This is just, wow. Okay, this is blowing my mind. And please, you guys in the chat, don't start talking about food because I haven't had supper yet.
I'm starting to get hungry myself. I don't know why when I read, I start.
Me too.
I guess it's the energy. It drains a lot of energy, and I end up being famished. It's crazy.
Yeah, me too.
It's grounding. Yes. Anytime you can eat, it's grounding. But so then I shouldn't mention that I had a pasta bake for dinner.
Yeah, you already mentioned it, so you lose. Sorry.
Wow.
What kind of pasta was it?
Oh, come on, Ramon. Don't make it worse.
Just
have mercy.
There were some, I can't remember the proper name of them, but it was with the chili that I made on Sunday, which was delish. So, all right. So,
last night I had fried spam on ramen.
There you go.
Fried spam is delicious.
Yes. All right. Shall we do another reading? Look, Ramon hasn't been back for 2 months, and here we are. We're taking over his channel.
No, please. No. This is a team effort. I'm actually honored to have you here.
That's great fun to be here. So
It is. It is awesome to be here. Thank you so much.
No, thank you for
Kristen
coming. Thank you,
Louise.
everybody, for being here.
Oh, there's Garnet McCleary Price. Hi, Garnet.
Kristen Louise. Let us know you're
Kristen.
here.
Ooh, spam musubi. I wonder what that is. Yes, spam is yummy with rice and seaweed.
I'm vegetarian, so I can relate. I like the seaweed part. I love
Yeah,
seaweed.
me too. I'm mostly a vegetarian, but this week I gave myself a break and opened up a can of spam that I have for emergency rations.
You
You know,
went down
yes.
from vegetarian to spam. Like,
Yeah. Hey, fried spam is fabulous. All that crispy, crunchy, salty goodness. Oh my.
And so who was it, Ramon, that was saying stop talking about food? Because she hadn't eaten.
All I can think about now is spam, and I ate the last of it last night in that ramen. Oh man.
So, Kristen Louise, what I have for you here is I have an interesting combination. I have two twos, which a mathematician could figure out the possibilities of that. And we have the two of wands with the two of pentacles inset inside of that. We saw the circle punched two of wands earlier. So two of wands is about making plans, looking at those plans. The two of pentacles is about balancing and being able to manage all of the things that are going on and keeping the energy flowing between them. The fact that we have two twos is significant. It feels very much like it is important for you to really honor the fact that, you know, maybe you are, you know, there's multiple aspects of you. And you're trying to figure out how am I balancing my spiritual side in the 3D world. And so, but I would really pay attention to remembering to find balance in the small things in everyday life, because when you're able to do that, the larger things can also be balanced. Twos are low in the ace through the tens. So these are, you know, this is everyday small things. Keep in mind, and I'm going to do this so that I can. It's like stop overthinking the small things, because when you do these small things and you just find a balance in them, you make a quick decision and you move through. This is the lesson for you to embrace and just go, okay, balance in the small things and the larger things will come in there. And Kristen said, I've overcommitted myself and have been a bit stressed. Definitely need to balance things out. And I would say with this, it's really important for you to balance small things every day, instead of trying to figure out, oh, I have to fix my whole life. Don't fix your whole life. Fix what you're going to make for breakfast. Figure that out. So, okay, that's me.
Oh, that was interesting. Two twos.
I know.
There's, you know, it's like the spirit of two right there, because two represents
Yeah.
its duality, but it's also balance, right? It's that sense of stability. And if you add 2 plus 2, 4, you have 4 right there. 2 times 2, 4, and 4 is a number of stability, right? So there is a message here of a balance, of stability that is needed, right? First card I got for you is the Six of Wands. Sorry. Sorry, dropped the card. Six of Wands. And the message here is victory, right? You're trying to achieve victory at this moment in a lot of different areas of your life. And that takes a lot of energy, right? Um, it takes a lot from us to be able to commit ourselves to what we want. That might be why the previous message that came up is one, to search a sense of balance, to be able to have clarity of mind, clarity of emotional, spiritual. You need to balance things, right? Sometimes we overcommit ourselves to certain things and things fall out of order. But to be able to do that, you need to find stability. And at the end, that will lead you to victory. Second card I got um is an oracle card, and it says attraction. And the message here is stop chasing, let it flow, use your charms. You are a very talented person spiritually, and I'm sure in the everyday life you have a lot of skills to be able to go forward. But surrender yourself a little bit. Let things fall in balance. Don't try to take control of everything, because sometimes we try to take a grip on a lot of things at the same time and we're not able to grab it all, right? Let things fall in its place. Find the natural things will fall in balance naturally. And the third card I got is the Lily from Lenormand. And I was looking at the card, and this card usually is one that talks about sexuality, intimacy, romance, passion. But looking deeper into it, it's a card that talks about attraction. Those are themes of attraction. And it goes back to the previous card that I got. It said attraction, right?
Yeah.
So again, what it's talking about is surrender yourself to the universe, uh, to the divine realm. Let things fall in place. At the end, you will achieve victory on the things that you want, but let the universe take control a little bit. That's what I got for you.
And Kristen Louise, the first card I have for you is from Oracle of Mystical Moments, and it's like a bird. And this card is about focus. That bird is going to, oh, and for those of you who play, oh, well, never mind. It's a bluebird if you're ever looking for a bluebird.
You were evil.
Yeah. Anyway, that bird is going to fly directly to its goal, to its home. And she's going to focus herself and follow him. I mean, look at her. She's got wings too, and she can focus as well. And the important thing to remember in all of this is vibration. This is an amazing card. This card just sort of kind of stops my breath every time I pull it, because it's such a beautiful depiction that you can read on a micro level, because that could be electrons and atoms and all those things that go around in cells, atomic, you know what I'm talking about, and basic chemistry, I guess. And the vibration sorts everything out. Like attracts like, and the vibrations are the foundations of what gets attracted and what gets, what gets sorted and how it gets done.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely. Everything in the universe is vibrating.
That's it. Protons and neutrons. Thank you very much. Yes, the building blocks of our material world, protons and neutrons that vibrate.
And electrons. Yeah, everything is in constant vibration. Everything has its own energy, right?
Yeah.
But we have definitely influence over everything that vibrates around us, and it starts from the abstract, from the mental, right? That's where we manifest it and make things happen.
Yeah, that's right. So keep your vibrations high, Kristen Louise, and work on your focus.
Yeah. And by the way, Vanessa is making lasagna, and Maru loves lasagna.
I love
Me
lasagna too.
mata.
How do you feel
I
about
haven't had
lasagna?
I haven't had lasagna in such a long time. A
Me
good
either.
veggie lasagna. I'm
Yeah.
not
No.
really a pasta person, believe it or not.
Okay.
I think the closest thing that I like is our gnocchis, and gnocchis are
Yeah.
not pasta, but I
Yeah.
love
Well,
gnocchis. Mm.
Mhm.
I vibrate there. I have ADHD too. ADD. Oh
Really,
yeah.
I think my thing with pasta is I can't eat red sauces because it gives me heartburn. I can't eat white sauces because it's a lot of times that the cream it's too heavy for me. Usually, if I make a pasta, I like fettuccine. It's from all pastas, fettuccine,
Yeah.
something about the size, and I mix it with just pesto, simple, and I put a lot of pepper in
Mhm.
it and some Parmesan cheese, but.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
I think I'm gonna have a potato soup for supper. I've got all the ingredients: the potatoes, the celery, and the carrots.
Potato
That'll
soup.
keep
I
me like,
love soups.
oh, me
I
too. I
love
love soup.
potatoes.
so
Yeah, gnocchi is
okay.
made of potatoes. Not we. Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's not really pasta, but in that category,
How do you feel about pizza?
I love
who
pizza.
doesn't love pizza? If you don't like pizza, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, really, really. If you don't love
It's
pizza, I
something
want to know you because, like,
like
honestly,
who does it, right?
it's deeply
I
satisfying.
I was doing a search the other day. What's the most popular food in United States? And pizza came up.
Of course.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of
Hmm.
course.
I used to do a lot of pizza from scratch.
Yeah,
Not
Oh,
I've
cooking.
done that.
Um, yeah, from scratch. It's a lot of fun. Um,
excellent. We are at an hour and 7 minutes. Do we have time for one more?
Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Okay. Let me add this to the stage. We've only got 26 more questions that we're not going to be able to get to.
Mhm.
Well,
Oh my God. Thank you everybody for your support, for being here with
yeah,
us. It's, um, your energy really brings a lot to our lives. So thank you very
yeah.
much. Judith
Thank you for being
Anderson.
peachy, peachy, peachy.
Judith Anderson, please
You're,
pick up the white courtesy phone.
you're a good girl, Wanda.
And
Here you go.
Robert Fierro is like crap. And I'm looking, well, sorry, Bobby.
Crap, why? Because he couldn't
Because he
get
didn't
his
get picked.
question. Well,
Judith Anderson might not be here, Bobby, so you still have a chance. Maybe, maybe not.
Judith Anderson. Oh, here, wait a minute. Here.
The cowbell. Oh
Judith
no.
Anderson, please pick up the white. Well, Judith Anderson. You know what this? You know what this live needs? More Judith Anderson. And you can count on
Sorry,
your
Wanda.
tiny hands to do that. I don't think Judith is here. So,
I think
no,
she's
Judith's
gone.
not here.
all right. Let's see who we have next. See if you can make it happen, Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby, put your manifestation skills to the test here.
Aaron
Oh,
O'Nugent.
Aaron. Aaron was here. Oh, I don't know. Where is Aaron now?
Are you here, Erin?
Yeah, we've lost some viewers, but not a lot. So,
Aaron.
Aaron.
No, Erin?
Aaron, Aaron,
All right.
Aaron.
I
Okay.
guess
Probably in
let's
the
spin the wheel
kitchen
again.
getting the lasagna out of the out of the oven.
Out of the oven. Yeah, probably.
Okay, Aaron O'Nugent. Last call. Okay. All right, so Aaron O'Neill, yes, is here.
Is she where? I don't see her.
Right there.
Oh, there she
Yes.
is. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Good.
All right, Erin.
Hmm.
And so while I do this, oh, look, Do you see what that is, Linda?
No.
It's
Oh, it's a bird. Oh, it's a little bird. It's a bluebird.
We just made her snort. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
All right. So, Aaron, we have for you the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles, a lot of times people say it is a very miserly card in the sense of you're holding on to your resources. Well, yes, you are holding on to your resources, and that is important. You're also understanding where your resources are going. And inside this is the Tower. And I would actually say, you know what? Are you okay, Linda?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry.
Okay. So what we have here is we have the Tower embedded into the Four of Pentacles. There's a lot of things that are going on for you, Aaron, that are upsetting you and are causing you to hold on to things tightly. It's okay for that to happen. It's absolutely okay for that to happen. Because here's the thing about the Tower is the Tower is the card of, we're going to break down all of the crap so that we can get to the baseline and the true foundation. So hold on to the key things that you have, especially around this tower. And if you look at this particular tower, there's actually a doorway through it. It's not just everything falling. It is instead, it creates a passageway. So I'm not sure what's going on, Aaron. But it feels like you holding on to your resources and understanding what you have and what you need and where it's going is going to help you through this passage. So, and I guess before the next show, I need to be putting nail polish on the tiny hands.
Or acrylic nails.
Or acrylic nails.
Gel polish.
Yes. So that's what I have for you, Aaron. And I hope that makes some sense, because this feels, this could be, and I'm going to change my camera because this feels like it could be really, really disconcerting. But I mean, the possibilities are there, but this doesn't feel that bad. It feels like, okay, I know what I have, and then I'm going to rearrange the house and I'm going to remove some things so that the house or where I am has much more flow about it. And it's going to shift the energy for you.
Yeah.
Ramon is thinking something. What are you thinking, Ramon?
No, because it's you were talking about passage, about making decisions, and the first card I got was from Lenormand, and it's the Crossroads. And this is a card about choices, options. You have uh, a lot of different possibilities, but you're at a point right now of hesitation of what to do, where to go next. Um, you're putting in balance, the resources that you have and the possibilities. It's so the universe is acknowledging that you're going through this period right now. Um, but what it's telling you is whatever you do, follow your gut, follow your instinct, but more than anything, follow your heart. Do things, you know, what fulfills you, what makes you happy with a sense of responsibility. But the message here is doing what you truly love. And it says committed relationships, but here is a commitment to yourself, to your feelings, to your values. Um, Whatever the decision is, always follow what you feel is best for you. And the last card is the Fool. And the Fool is a card that talks about innocence, but it's also that leap of faith. Trust your instincts, trust the universe. And more than anything, just take that jump. Don't get stopped in the crossroad. Just take the jump forward and do what you want to do. Truly, again, doing everything with your heart. That's what I got for you.
And Aaron did say, no, everything feels pretty bad, but that's because instability in one part of my life messes with everything else. Okay.
Mhm. A
So,
lot of
Aaron,
times, one.
sorry, go ahead.
No. I was just gonna add, that sometimes one thing, we are under the illusion sometimes that one thing messes up everything else. Not everything in life is a domino effect. You have control. Even if something might be disconcerting or out of place, that doesn't have to necessarily affect everything else. Everything it's your mind, it's your emotions, right? It's your willingness to manifest things in a positive way.
Hmm. And I pulled two cards for you, Aaron. And what I got is what made me go, earlier, because as Gerald was talking about the tower moment, I got metamorphosis and transformation.
Oh.
So here you are transforming, metamorphosing from one state of being, which is what metamorphosis is, into another, transforming yourself, transforming your life. A whole different way of life, a whole different way of being, a whole glare. I'm so sorry. A whole different way of approaching what's in front of you. And I mean, look at those images. Those are so juicy. And just every possible image of transformation and metamorphosis you could probably jam into, a 3x5 card. The whole, particularly with this one with transformation, I mean, just about the whole ideology of transformation is in there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an exciting trip, and it's also going to be, transformation is painful, uh, the when in order for a caterpillar to become a butterfly, it has to basically turn into goo in the cocoon and reorganize its entire physiology to be able to be a butterfly.
Mhm.
And if you apply that to your own growth and development, that's not going to happen without a certain amount of pain.
Oh, yeah.
In order for a chick to leave the egg, it has to peck its way out, which it has to do because it's getting too big for the egg, but it's also a painful process for the chick, and sometimes a long process for the chick to leave the egg. So there you are, chickie, getting ready for a big, big step, transforming your entire life. Yeah, you go for it.
That was
You go
beautiful.
for it.
Beautiful.
There's so many go for it messages tonight. I love it.
Oh, there are. And Aaron said that domino effect. Geez, Ramon, read minds much?
We're
No,
psychic, don't you know?
I hope these messages connected with you and with everybody. I apologize for the people we couldn't get to, but I'm also honored that there were a lot of inquiries. So that's an invitation for our next show. We're having a new moon show on, when is it? The 28th?
Let me take a look. Yeah, I believe you're right.
Yes, 28th.
28th,
The
Friday
28th.
night.
Yes.
Ooh, Friday night. Whoa.
Friday night for new moon. So the start of new intentions, what things you want to manifest for this new cycle. We just close with a full moon and we're going back into the new moon. So there's going to be a process of resetting ourselves to start a new cycle again.
Bobby
And
Thiero, you
we
are
hope to see you
ridiculous.
there. What did he say?
Look, he says we skipped him because he's gay.
Are you?
Oh,
I
I
love it.
didn't.
Really, Bobby? Oh my God.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
totally
everybody.
right. Jeez.
Mm-hmm. All right. We are at 1 hour and 20 minutes. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We're looking forward to see you again. And please, if you're not subscribed to our channel, especially to these two beautiful people, subscribe to their channel. Gerald has a lot of fantastic shows, tons of readings, so you can swing by at any time and get a reading over there. And with Linda, she does her beautiful Akashic Records readings, which are so profound and so amazing. Please subscribe to their channels and enjoy their content because it's something totally different. And there's a lot for everybody here. So
There it
thank
is.
you, everybody, for stopping by. And as always, good night and blessings to all.
Bye.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye.
Good night, everyone.